What's going on, everybody? And welcome back to another edition, another installment, another episode.
Episode, episode, episode. Let's go, man.
Oh man.
Felt like that was years ago.
That felt great. That felt great because when I tell y'all we are
Real
here,
good.
I have missed y'all. I have missed my brother. You feel me? That like listen, we are here. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in to another edition, another installment, another episode of the Opinionated Brother podcast with your boys, Tyler Pie Guy and HD in the building. Bow, 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 bow. You
Yes,
feel
sir.
me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, we are
Appreciate
here.
you.
Before we get into everything, I want to say thank you to everybody that continues to listen to the podcast. We love you. We thank you. Good morning, good evening to and good afternoon to everybody. Whether you are here in the United States of America, you feel what I'm saying, or you are here in the across the seas, you feel me? We appreciate you, we love you, and we thank you. I want to say first of all, we got the merch out, so make sure you cop some merch, 10% off. Make sure you
Merch.
it will have
Pop
the
some
promo
merch.
codes and everything like that in the what am I trying to say? In the description box and shit like that. Subscribe to our
Yes, sir.
YouTube channel. We're dropping new content at least like every week. You feel what I'm saying? New episodes are coming out every week. New things are coming out every week. So we have, the THC network, so not only do I host this podcast, I host the Black Men Win podcast, the Devontae's World podcast, and the R&B and Chill podcast. So go check out some of those clips are over there. And yeah, man, we are here. We are here. Hold on. Let me pause this real quick because my mic is acting stupid on this end. All right, guys, we're sorry. We apologize for that. You feel me? It was just some static, technical difficulties, just the static and shit. I'm just like, yo, we got to get this shit together. But we are here. We're live. We're in color. You feel what I'm saying? Man, we haven't in living color. We haven't really talked to you guys in a long time. It's been a long time. Been what, about a week and a half?
Yeah. Well, definitely. And a lot has happened, y'all. A lot
has happened in these last weeks. And as much as we want to cover literally every bit of things that has happened, we gotta be narrow, in this. So first off, I want to recap how our weeks went, how Thanksgiving was and everything. First of all, happy holidays to everybody, you know what I'm saying? Because the holidays were here and that was great. And so I want to say happy holidays to everybody. Happy past Thanksgiving. You feel what I'm saying? I hope your happy turkey days were great. How was your happy past Thanksgiving, brother? You feel me? How was that good Florida sun? Because we was up here cold.
I mean, Florida was so iffy this year. It didn't know if it wanted to stay warm but then get cold or stay warm. So it was all right.
It was all right.
Straight. I wouldn't. It was actually all right. During the day, it was pretty cool. It was chill. There wasn't no rain or nothing like that. It was actually
really I don't get day. No.
But
really get
4 o'clock, the whole different.
Y'all don't really get no snow. Y'all don't get no, y'all don't get no shit.
Oh, in Florida, snow. Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. What? The whole city gonna shut down
if we get snow? Yeah, we're gonna have a snow day. Ain't nobody going to. Hey,
I told y'all.
Going to work.
Ain't nobody going to work.
I mean, it's people who stay in Orlando who has seen snow, but I'm just speaking for me. Yeah, I'm one of them Florida niggas who's never seen actual snow. Artificial, yes, but actual snow. No.
I told him
it just looked cold. Like,
he wanted to come up here and see
ice. Nah.
I told him not to come up here and see the snow. You don't want this. Don't. It ain't even.
I think I like watching it foggy.
That's I respect that. Snow looks good when it falls, but when it sticks and when it gets freezy and
on TV.
nah, it's not a great life to live. Shoveling all that shit. It's not a great life. I would rather, if you could rake leaves or shovel snow, which one would you do?
Rake leaves, nigga. What? Why is that even a?
Like, I mean, like a
why is that
big
even a
ass
question?
yard. Like, I'm
Look
talking
at
about like a 40 acres and a mule type yard.
a pile of light leaves to a whole pile of snow. Who gonna turn down the leaves? Oh, the snow gonna melt. Okay.
Yeah, that's snow. First of all, the snow's not going to melt. It's going to freeze. It's going to lay a thick of ice, and then it's going to probably melt.
Yes, it's going to
refreeze. Right, like, man. But how was your week, man? How was the break? Because I said, listen, I was like, I told AG, I was like, listen, I need just a break. Okay, I need a break. I need some time to just clear my. There's a lot of shit going on. Life was lifing. Right. So I just told HG, I was like, I just needed a break. So how was your week, man?
Just like we were talking about, adulting is hard.
Yeah,
who told our loving parents to raise such responsible adults and raise us to go out here in the world and make something of ourselves? This life and shit, boy, look, if you don't know how to be able to humble yourself, man, it will humble it for you. Man,
talk about it.
All my humble experience been in waves this week, so I'm grateful. I'm definitely grateful. This ain't saying that life is beating my ass, but boy, adulting is that's real deal. Don't come into this with no half-ass playbook. Okay, yeah, I'm telling that was my week. Great.
I agree. We like I said, we talked about this earlier. So it was just, my week was just a lot of filled with life happening, a lot of life kicking ass. And, as I've been saying over this season, it's just been me having to elevate in energy, having to go ultra instinct in this bitch and trying to make some shit happen, but some things are happening, some things are starting to happen. So life is, I'm kicking life's ass back. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you can't let life kick your ass. Let me just say that. You can't let life kick your ass. Like it just can't be done like that. You feel me? And so you're gonna have to allow and let life sit here and be like, all right, you got me there. You know what I'm saying? Like, got a little punch there. That's nice. All right, I see you. You because you gotta get yours. You know what I'm saying? You cannot sit here and think that things are just gonna come to you without, fighting or without adversity or without things coming to you. What I've realized just in this week, in this week and a half, I'm blessed to be where I am over this time being in New York and shit like that. Like, yo, God has really kept me. This whole year, it's been a struggle. Okay, this has probably been the most uncomfortable I've been. Man, most uncomfortable I've been since. And so, I'm proud to say, really, God has kept me and kept my mind sane, because it's been times where I've really wanted to go over the edge and be like, I'm over it. And this is done. So, God kept me really sane. I'm blessed about that. I'm thankful for that. So, yeah, man, it's a good week. Just to rest and recalibrate and come back here with some shit. I think we are here, man. So,
y'all, it's gonna be a show. All right, all this stuff it's gonna be a show. All right. Mm-hmm.
But never mind us. We minded our business a lot this week. But now,
sure did. Say that again for the ones in the back that didn't hear you.
We minded our business.
We minded our business.
Okay. And that's why mostly, like, especially for like this past After Dark show and last week's show, we didn't really do a show. We didn't do shows last week Literally, it was literally because like one, I'm not in everybody's business every fucking week. One, I'm not we're not in anybody's business every week. Let's just say that. We regurgitate what the fuck is being brought to the table. That's what it is. And we're gonna give our opinion from the optics of what we see. You understand what I'm saying? Now we may not know the whole story, and that's fine.
It's our anyway, our opinion anyway. So
you feel me?
That's why it's called the Opinionated brother.
So
sorry,
you got two brothers. No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. We came back after a week break, after our Thanksgiving break, and we back, bitch. So let's get into this shit. We have a lot to get into. You know, we got our MVPs
and we thankful
and our clowns. You feel me? And we are thankful. We are thankful. You feel what I'm saying? We thankful for just literally just being here, being in this space. You feel me? To be able to come to y'all and bring y'all some great content. All right. Listen, the topic of the week for the second half of the show, I want to get into Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart just did this story, true story, okay, the miniseries. And what it brought to my attention was,
if you've seen it,
I have seen it. That's why he's we'll get into it. But the topic of the week is when we say as people, do better than me or be better than me, do we really mean it? And I'm really getting into that. I want to get into what that actually, why I said that, because when we say that sometimes, do we really mean it? Do we really sit here and mean it? And then when we see that person or persons, right, doing better than us, maybe doing, or what we incline as to be better than us, or being better, are we actually being better for ourselves in that, or are we being jealous in that? Okay,
I like that.
So I want to get into that in the second half, because I got a lot of that in our MVP of the week's new show, True Story. And if you don't know what we're talking about Kevin Hart. Now, me and my girl, we just finished True Story, 7-part miniseries on Netflix. I'm gonna let SG go first. And let me know what he thought about the series before I go.
So I'm pretty sure, just like you, I can't watch shows without my lady.
Yes.
So I didn't partake in that show yet because I'm supposed to watch it with my lady. And you know, that was actually tonight. Yes. So it was like, you know already.
I do.
So I'm kind of more intrigued.
I do. I'm not going to spoil it. Nope. I'm not going to spoil it for you. What I will say, here's why I'm giving Kevin Hart the MVP. I'm not going to spoil the show for people who have not seen it. I'm not going to do that. Okay. Or not to the degree that it's going to spoil your appetite for the show. It's not going to do that. Kevin Hart is getting MVP of the week because for me, and I want to say this for me specifically, Kevin Hart has really been on just a steady, you know, just career path, right? He's going up at times, you know, going down at times, but it's been very steady, very just, you know, getting the bag, doing what he does, you know. And very much so in his acting, he's done the comedy, the romantic comedies. It's just been a lot of comedy, and this was his role to really break into a dramatic role, right? A little comedy in there, but a dramatic role. What I will say from episode 1 to 7. Now, I will say the names, the characters, some of it is corny. Some of it you're gonna laugh at. Some of it is corny. Expect corny from Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is corny. Okay, expect that from him. But I think the premise of what he was trying to bring, in a sense of, I can take it there if I want to, and I'm trying to show you guys a different me. I can still be funny, but I can also be this dramatic from episode 1 to episode 7, especially episode 7. I think we clapped and said we have to give Kevin Hart his flowers, period, because he did that. He did that. I can't lie. I can't sit here and say he went overboard and over dramatic. To me, he kept it out of. You could tell to me like he really trained and got really acting. You know, he went, you know, to those acting coaches and was like, yo, what do I need to do better to get it like this? And, you know, even maybe train with Wesley, because Wesley did his thing too, you know, but I was really looking at Kevin and seeing, because this was the premise about him, you feel me? And it was just good, you know what I'm saying? It was a great seven series. I'll watch it again, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Kevin Hart, man. You did this. You did this one. You did this one, bro. You did this one. You did this one, bro. So we're not, like I said, we're not going to spoil it for HD and the others who have not watched it yet. You feel me?
That's cool.
Our clown of the week this week, though, is another season or another show that is I've been really tearing apart on this show over the last couple months. HD wasn't on the show prior to, but he was listening and he knew I was tearing these motherfuckers apart too. Married at First Sight. I don't know if you guys watched the series. I don't know if you guys have heard of the series, but we have talked about Married at First Sight. Now I thought season 12 at Married at First Sight, when we had all the baby mama drama, the lying, the having sex, and lying, cheating with the old dude, making black men look very just crazy as fuck on national television. I thought that was the worst season, and I thought that by that being the worst season before this one, okay, before this one, I thought like, hey, the experts, Pastor Cal and Dr. Viviana and the other lady, they gonna get it together. They gonna get it right this season. And my girl was like, baby, you gotta watch this season. And now let me be honest. I didn't watch all of this season. Cause see, one the good parts, the good crux of Married at First Sight is when they get married. Skip all the other bullshit. We going to decision day. I want to know. I want to see that in them episodes right before decision day and what the hell been going on. I don't give a damn what the hell y'all been going on, the meats and potatoes and all of that shit. I want to see what's happening. Okay. This season, just off the rip, and I've seen some episodes back in the meats and potatoes. This season was horrible. This season was trash. And I have to give most of the accountability to the actual experts that put this together. I don't know if y'all are looking to be the marriage counselors, loving hip hop style, but this shit is whack. These last 2 seasons have been atrocious. And this last one, none of your couples made it. Not saying that that's not going to happen in a season, but the way it happened and the way you guys brought it to the forefront, that tells me that the producers in the back and the people who running this show is like, hey, we need a buck other than sitting here trying to actually sit here and bring people together like y'all been doing the last 11 seasons. Because again, season 12 and this season were trash. I put it up on Facebook, and do you know what? All the comments, you trash buckets. It was trash. It was disgusting. They thought season 12 was the worst one. You proved them wrong. You proved them wrong, bro. So I'm very disappointed. And season 14 is about to come out now. You feel me? Season 14 is right on the way.
I feel old now, bro, because you know I just found out what that show is.
Really?
Like a week ago, and I seen it on Facebook. I was like, "This is real. People are really just saying,
bro." Yes.
And like, It was
You never.
some video of like some the black dude and the black girl, but she said like, I want you to leave.
Yeah, McKay.
Or
Oh
something like
Lord.
that. And
So HD
yeah,
has seen. So for those who don't know, HD seen the
and
part
she
where
got
Michaela.
I don't know. All I know is she was like light skinned, and like I said, I
Bro,
seen the video like probably a couple of ago. Like, but people are really doing this for real. Like,
hold on, baby. What was old boy name that Michaela was with?
man,
Zach. His
dog,
name was Zach.
Dog, the fact that people are saying I do because I just seen you for the first. That's the hypothesis they're testing.
Bro, you didn't know they did
It's love
90
at
Day
first.
Fiance? Yeah, this is a thing.
Not fiance, not married at first sight. That
Hey,
means we building
listen,
up to that.
listen. They 90. Listen, Lifetime said y'all over there at A&E, y'all doing 90 Day Fiance. We're about to take it up a notch. Okay. Now, what Married at First Sight says they do, and the experts say they do an extensive qualification, right? It's questionnaires, it's interviews, questionnaires, psychological exam, all of this. Now, what I will say was season 11, which was probably my best season because it had the most black people on there, and the black people are still together. Shout out to them. These last two seasons have felt the optics of everything have felt very just ratings based, right? Like it has not been based on the love. It's been based on what type of love and hip hop. Married at First Sight is this type shit you pulling here. You feel what I'm saying? Like niggas being fake on TV, but then when the reunion come here, oh, we done broke up. Oh, I don't love him and all of that shit like that. Like, all right. Why are we going back to 2004 Flavor of Love? Like what? Like somebody I'm just trying to understand. So
that was a good show.
That was a good show. Flavor of Love at its time was amazing.
Fire.
I watched every episode.
It was unheard of. Nigga got all these women out there.
First of all,
it didn't matter whether they was cute or not. Y'all 15 women that love Flavor. Come on.
Bruh, as an ugly, fat black kid, watching an ugly old man kiss on all of them women like that, I knew I had a chance.
Back to back. That was nasty.
Like Drake, bro.
Ew. Like mouth open.
Yes, bro. And you know, New York was his favorite taste candy test subject. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Yes, Lord. But you know what? Married at First Sight again. Season 13, the cast.
Retarded.
I'm over that. I'm over them.
Can you in the season for me to watch, for me to be like, okay, this is actually a good show?
I would say you and Bay should watch season 11. I think that's when all the black either season 10 or season 11. That's when they have most of the black couples on there for real, and it felt great. It felt natural. They all all the black couples are still together for real, and the reunion was good. Like it was positive. Like for me, that was the last positive season. Like, and after that, it just started. But that's not. I'm not. That's not my thing. But all right. Let's get into some shit because shit has been hitting the fan. Where should we start? I don't even know, man. Wow. Let's start with because I actually just got off the phone with my mother. Shout out to my mama. I just got off the phone with her talking about these Michigan shootings. Now, first of all, I want to give before I go into this, I want to give my condolences to the families who lost their loved ones, those kids in those high schools. I believe they were 16, 14, 15, and I believe it was another 14-year-old by my mom's recollection and count of what she got on the news. So in talking to my mama about this, because you know my mama is in Detroit right now, Oxford. Let me say this first. Oxford is not in Detroit. Okay. Let me say that again. Being a Detroiter, Oxford, Michigan is nowhere near Detroit. So what I want media people to stop doing, the blogs, even national news, is to stop putting Detroit in this, because this has nothing to do with Detroit. Now I know Detroit is the main attraction in Michigan. No other city is getting that popping. You understand what I'm saying? However, we don't do this, and I'm about to get into this and why. This is a white young man, 15 years old, who went into a school and shot 8, killed 4. Okay. Actually shot 8, killed 3 on the spot. There was 1 in the hospital that died in the hospital. So 4 were dead. His parents are on the run. If my mama's recollection is correct, they are on the run right now. She said that they have took out $4,000 on the run, and as it's been reported, 4,000. And this is also with leaving their child, high and dry to dry, and basically, and rot in jail. And
where they go with $4,000?
I don't know. They went to the east side of Detroit, and what my mama said, and what I respect, is that do not bring your happy ass to Detroit, because we don't need that smoke. You understand what I'm saying? We don't need that smoke. I don't know what they're gonna do with that. They can make some shake. They can go to Coney Island.
That's your guy. Worked in a hotel, $4,000.
But my thing is, but my thing is, bro, all they went to do was go to the east side of Detroit, which is not even a 45-minute drive from Oxford. So I'm saying, like, y'all didn't do shit. Somebody tried to hide y'all out. Y'all are in jail right now, I believe. But what we know so far about the story is that the kid who did all of this was actually looking up some, firearms, while his mom was like, yo, I hope you don't get caught, yada, 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 LOL. Okay, something to that nature. And here's my thing when it comes to this. And we were talking about it upstairs. It's funny how when we see here, because we've seen a lot of these videos happen, and we hear a lot of this now. Okay. These school shootings in these predominantly white neighborhoods happen on a regular basis. Can I say that again? Regular basis. And there is not an inch of a metal detector anywhere within none of these schools. Like, there has not been any type of reform within any of these schools. But if I go down to the school down the street, right near me, on my block, right in New York, or go to any other school in New York that's not in a predominantly white neighborhood, I'm gonna tell you now, there are bars, there are literally locks on the windows, metal detectors in the schools. Hell, we have metal detectors in the schools. Security guard right at the door, like, what's good? Let me check you. Yeah, boop, boop, boop. And that happens in most urban, if you want to keep it political, okay, urban neighborhoods that have black, Latino, all colors, that ain't white people. Some white people that be, in the Oreo sector. We love you. You know what I'm saying? Respect our culture. We love you. The allies, we love you. But these people were no allies. Okay. Now I look at white people culture and I ask y'all, what do you do here? Because we ain't doing shit. Let's be clear here. Black people will be concerned for you, but we ain't doing shit for you. This is your community. Why the hell has nothing happened in the last couple years? because we've seen multiple shootings across the country in the last 5 years when it has come to schools, whether that be elementary, middle schools, which has been at a high rate when it comes to middle schools, and high schools in predominantly white neighborhoods that are posting up white children doing the shooting, or white teenagers. So again, I ask you, white people culture, what are you doing to implement? Because again, when I go down to my old high school, when I go down the block and I go to Detroit, or I come up to New York, nigga, there are literally metal detectors in damn near every urban public school. So you're telling me there was no security at this school? You had trust. Why? These kids are just coming back off of COVID. You don't know what the fuck they own.
Say it again. Say it again. Say it again. Come on now. Come on now.
Like HD, like what we talking? Like what we really talking?
Because I got some questions for the white folks too.
Go ahead, because I maybe got some answers for you.
Okay, so my question is, why is it so easy for a preteen or a young white boy to be able to get a gun and still able to have that gun?
Exactly.
Because I understand that this is school shootings, but I just want to tie this back just to the fact that a lot of the stuff that's going on as far as the leniency of this shit is ridiculous. So once again, this man, you say he killed 3, because I've seen brief
8
videos of
8 shot, 3 dead, and my mama just told me it was 4 because one of the teens from the hospital died in the hospital.
He looked like the jit from Simpsons, the one that go,
yes,
but he looked like, bro. That's what he looked like, and I was just like, so this is a book. But what kills me with that is that, okay, so we have all these school shootings, and then we've caught multiple young white kids who have made plans for either school shootings or mass whatever.
Can you say that one more time? Have made what?
Plans. It wasn't one of those when you seen it in a binder, in a notebook, in a text message, like I said, with old boy and his mother at that. Your family supports you, so why not go through it? Because at some point there's a switch or a mentality that says it don't matter whether I do it or not. I'll deal with those consequences when we get there. So in my mind, I'm protected, so it don't matter what I do. Because for me, it was like the whole Kyle Rittenhouse joint. We called it to the T and say he found not guilty. Just because of what all that, not the fact that he's a minor with a gun. He didn't have a license to carry a gun. He didn't possess any of that. And he still killed 2 people. Got a not guilty verdict. Okay, cool. Broke multiple laws and still got off. Are you trying to tell me that there's other white Americans who don't feel like he literally just got off for murdering? And I feel like really just because one of the victims was white or both of them white. Either way, for Kyle, the fact that he shot and killed the people is so light. Right. Like it's like a sweep up under the rug. But once again, you see that, but on a different spectrum that's right there, you got actual kids who are younger than Kyle.
Come on.
Committing actual school shootings.
Come on.
Killing. And then the fact that, Kyle was by himself and he told people what he was going to do. This young man was actually pretty much coached and said, hey, don't get caught.
Come on now.
Don't call. That's it. That's all it takes. Man, y'all tell me this, and I will shut the hell up for the rest of my life. If Kyle Rittenhouse can walk down the street with an AR and not get shot by the police, y'all please tell me why a young black man can be sitting in his car with his hands on the steering wheel and still get shot. A young black man could be walking, not even a young black man, a black man or a brown boy, anybody of color
could be walking down the street, minding their own damn business, no weapon, no nothing. But magically, this right here turns into a gun. This phone,
Yes.
this phone, it turns into a gun.
Yes.
And I can lose my life because of a cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
And you fear for your life. And it's just because of my skin. But you're also telling me that as a white man, you have free reign to shoot, kill, run over, do whatever you need to do to me, and then worry about those consequences later. Because even still, at that crime, whatever goes on, I will still be made the villain, even though I'm the victim for today. The black man could still be right, but at the end of the day, will be the villain. Because at some point, some way down the line, it was what did you do or what didn't you do to make you have to resolve it. And in essence, we've done nothing. But for the white man, I put bread. They can just say I wasn't feeling good that day.
Oh,
nigga.
I asked my mom, I said, do you believe that this kid is going to go to jail or to a mountain, or is
no.
Is he going to go to a mental institution?
No, he's going to get flipped.
I don't think so.
Whether he goes to the institution or not, he's getting flipped.
Well, maybe because these are white kids that you kill, because these are your own people. You feel what I'm saying? These are your own people that you murdered.
An example out of, just like the Ahmaud Arbery boys.
Oh yeah,
Examples.
Shout out to them. You feel me? Guilty. Turn up.
Like in the area I used to stay with, Brunswick area, around that area, shout out to them, Southeast Georgia, but bro, that was fucked up. And for them to get the justice that they did, it is a beautiful thing. Cause them boys damn sure thought they was gonna get up out of it.
They thought
they
did.
Thought they was getting up out of it.
They thought they hillbilly asses was about to run up out of there, but no, sir. A jury of 12 white and 1 black said no, sir.
There, boy.
Right back there. But again, these Michigan shootings, I think it for real hit home a little bit, because I'm like, being from Detroit, all of these shootings that's happening, and then just period, it's just been a lot. So a lot of praying has been happening over the week for real for me, just asking God to lay hands on this whole country, because it's just a lot, bro. It's just a lot going on.
But a lot of y'all need. So that's why it's a lot going on. A lot of y'all need Jesus, and y'all don't believe that there is a Jesus or whatever high power you do believe.
Or whatever high power, or want to have faith. Okay, y'all ain't even got no faith.
Don't have. There you go. Put some faith into what you actually believe. Don't talk about it. Be about it. Now, that's something that my pastor said today. Amen. Be a hypocrite. Being a hypocrite. How much of a hypocrite you is. That sound crazy, but I know exactly what I said. You will sit here and feel like you should do everything you need to do, but you will really just be faking the phone.
That's it.
Come on now.
Don't play with it.
It is what it is, but we ain't gonna have no session. We gonna have that today. All right.
Period.
Right.
So I want to talk. I want to talk. Damn, who should so much quickly. Summer Walker, and Larry. Okay, I don't even know who the hell Larry is, but Summer Walker, I love you. First of all, let me just say that. Your new album, cool.
Right. Is that London on the track? That's
Larry. No. Maybe is that London on the track? Is his name Larry? Is London on the track named Larry? Well, if it is, if that is,
I just really figured out who's Walker.
Wait, hold on. I'm about to look it up right now. Hold up. London on the track.
Because
if his name is Larry, I'm clowning.
Singing this girl's songs. Might be.
Man.
Might be. Who knows? Like I said, I just found out.
Sung our heart out on this track. London on the track. What's his name? Let's see. Nope, his name is actually London Taylor. I think. Oh, yeah. Yep. London Tyler Holmes, also known as London on the track. So I don't know who Larry is.
Fuck is Larry something?
So I don't know who Larry is, but I wanted to get your opinion on tattoos of your significant other on a body part, let alone the face. Yes. So Summer Walker, yep. So Summer Walker and Larry, I guess our new beau, have gotten tattoos on each other's faces. Now they are about right here, like
you lying.
yeah, like I know my hair's in the way, but like
you said
it's like right above their eyebrow.
Larry right here.
Like Larry's right here.
Yep,
Larry. And then he has Summer on his. Summer, you just came out with this damn album. Yes. See, it's look, see this.
Hey, bro, really Larry across the top of your head.
Why would Larry? Yeah, that's what
like
you said.
Out of all the names in the world, like I've heard people get tattoos on their face. That's cool, but you getting a big Larry, like big Larry, like for one, you shouldn't be getting no names on period. Like that's kind of one of them against the grain type of rules. But Larry is crazy to have above your eye. Imagine you walking around and somebody thinking like your name is Larry because you got Larry.
Here we go. Hold up. I got the picture. I'm gonna share the screen right now. Hold on. I'm about to show you. Hold on. Cause this shit crazy. Bruh. Let's share the screen real quick.
You like it better be like the fake ink. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, you know.
You see this?
What?
Yep. So literally Summer, okay, and then and then Larry. No cap.
I mean,
so it's like
I love it. But
again, I don't know who Larry is. Shout out to Summer and Larry. But yeah. And excuse me, it wasn't above the eyebrow, it was below the eyebrow. But even still, that's that new age love that, you know, hey, it's not my ministry, but if it's your ministry, you work it out. I just don't want to hear you as Summer. I'm sorry. And I know a lot of women are gonna be like, don't say that. I don't want to hear you complaining. And I don't want you to get laser surgery and get this shit off your face. Keep him on your face.
They're gonna be in her next album, y'all. I'm just telling y'all that, right?
Yep. Larry is about to be in the London was this one, and it was a great album. So Larry better be a fire second, third album. That's all I know. Real talk. Let's talk about another couple, bro. Saweetie and Lil Baby. Huh? Saweetie?
I don't think they're
Lil Baby.
I think that's for the hype. But,
I think he smashed it.
Shout out to Quavo for the tweet, because that's like cold blooded, and I respect him for that. That boy said we can swap it out.
We sure can.
You see that is so cold.
Yes,
you hear me?
He was like, I can get Jay the waiter, bro. What's good? What you want? What you want? You can ask Saweetie. I got Jada. This is all good, fam. It's all good, bro. Then that's my thing, like Saweetie. You letting Lil Baby clap your cheeks for the $100 grand?
100 bands? Hey man.
And it's not even $100 grand. It's $100 grand piece. You know what I'm saying? It's a piece. Like,
but they might not even be together. You know, they might just be chilling.
He's clapping the cheeks. There is no way. You're HD. We too grown as men. We two grown men on this damn platform. There is no way. There's no way that if we're single in that life, okay, there's no way that we spending $100K single on a girl and not clapping the cheeks. There's no way. I'm not doing that.
State for the people at home, I could have millions of dollars. If you are not my wife, I'm not spending over $200 on you, and that is an expensive ass date. So yeah, who the fuck finna spend? You said $100,000 on a piece,
on a piece, something PC.
You just smashing.
And my thing is, here's the thing: celebrities, y'all got to stop acting like y'all are like, you know, not noticeable, and acting like social media ain't the new FBI. Because literally, social media will point y'all out in a TikTok be having the fucking case solves like this. Do you hear what I'm saying? Like, you gotta stop. Niggas will be pinpoint. Oh, that's Lil Baby, and niggas knew it was Lil Baby by his shoes. Stupid.
Who does that, bro?
Like, niggas knew it was Lil Baby by his shoes because Lil Baby posted a picture in the store. Saweetie posted a picture on somebody's lap in the store. They had the same outfit on. The dude that she was having sitting on the lap, which was Lil Baby, and Lil Baby had the same outfit on. So then they pinpointed his shoes. They was like, they got the same shoes. That's Lil Baby. And now all of a sudden, it's rumors, low key probably that they're dating or not even. He's smashing the chicks.
Who gives a fuck though?
We don't, but I'm just saying, he's smashing the chicks. For 100K, he's smashing them chicks. He getting some Miami sweet. That's what that is. That's all I know. Because not for no 100K. I'm not taking you to New York for no 100K. In New York City. No. Not during the panoramic. Not during the panoramic. It ain't happening. Sorry.
Doing what? What you say? Did you say a panoramic?
A panoramic. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Not doing panoramic.
I'm not doing that shit. Fuck no. I get you a little ring out the what's that little $25, the 25-cent gumball machine, and we'll call it a motherfucking day. God damn it.
That was panoramic. You fried, my
oh my God, I am though. Real talk. Let's talk Will Smith. There has been
let's not.
Wait. See, listen, there's been a petition to shut the fuck, to have Jada and Will basically shut the fuck up on interviews, okay?
Please. Okay? Please.
Now,
please.
Here's the thing for me. I'll say this. Transparency, open, and honesty has been one of the things that I pride myself on. So listen, you do what you want to do. You understand what I'm saying? You grown, whatever. However, I have been vocal in the past and said that Jada and Will need to somewhat calm down a little bit, just a little bit, because we don't need to know all your life. You understand what I'm saying? I know all your life. You feel me? But if you choose to put all your life out there, we have no. You know, a lot of people have no choice but to consume all of your life. You understand what I'm saying? But here's the thing. Will put out his new book. He just put out his new movie. All of that. He out here working. The thing that got me, and this is where we say, like, Will, Jada, sometimes you go overboard and we don't need, this is the type of shit that we don't need to know. Okay? Mm-hmm. This is the type of shit that we don't need to know in your memoir. All right? And this has been a topic that has been spread, or been talked about widely for literally a week and a half. So Will Smith has literally been out on his memoir, doing his book tour and everything. I believe he's like either top 10 or number 1 in the New York best-selling. But he basically talked about in his book, of him having too much sex. I guess him and Jada, were on a break or they were cheating on each other, doing whatever. And he's having too much sex to the point where he was throwing up, psychosomatic, or some shit that he said.
You said it right. Thank you.
Psychosomatic. He was psychosomatic. So
psychosomatic.
He would throw up instead of ejaculation, which was like, I'm sorry, there is no amount of sex that's going to have me throw up. Like, you must be getting pussy thrown at you on a minute-to-minute basis. Like, that's what, like, for me, when I think about throwing up from sex, having that much sex, that means you're getting it minute to minute, hour to hour, to me, like it's coming off of you. Like niggas can smell the sex on you because that's how much you're getting. That's the optics that I'm getting. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm seeing, because how the fuck do you sit here and have that much sex to the point where you're throwing up? Are you throwing up on them?
See, I didn't want to think about that.
Yep, I'm going there because questions need to be answered, HD.
You're right, but I didn't want to take it there, because the first time I read it, I was like, you know what? Good for you. Because how much fucking stamina does it take?
You're right.
Sex. Dude, I could only see. I started my brain started, going through, how them clocks be starting.
Yeah, you try to pair it together. Like, you try to see what's good.
How do you throw up from having too much sex? In my mind, I was like, okay, he definitely got drained. Like he bust so many, nuts that it was equivalent to you getting kicked in the balls and you threw up. That's the only thing I.
And again, that means to me, like you getting it minute to minute, right? Like it's coming in waves.
Steady, like, bro, there's no way.
There's no way. There's no way. And there's no way. Like I have to be in the life of Will Smith in that time period to understand what he was getting, because it has to be a lot of drugs everywhere. It has to be a lot of booze everywhere. It has to be a lot of fucking, crazy ass rooms with a lot of naked ass women and him just coming, literally.
I'm convinced it had to be Fresh Prince, Independence Day, Will Smith.
That's the only era, or Bad Boys.
Yeah, Bad Boys.
That era, right?
Yeah, you take that.
Like it had to be somewhere between that time, because I'm like, yo, bro, I don't see you doing that in After Earth. Okay, like what the fuck? Like I don't see. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just saying, like I don't see you sitting here saying I threw up, and having sex with the director's assistant or whatever, like on After Earth. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't see that.
That's
could you possibly see it though? Like during that time, during that era, in the late early 90s, late early 2000s, like shit was wild back then. We have Freaknik, nigga. We have Freaknik. Atlanta have Freaknik. So if you have Freaknik, I don't necessarily, say what he said is not true, because I don't know. I wasn't in Will Smith's pants. I don't know what was going on in his room. But to say like you had a lot of sex to where you had psychosomatic, you were psychosomatic and you threw up a lot.
Threw up. I've heard stories of niggas being hella drunk and throwing up.
Yeah, I heard that.
Female.
Yeah, I've heard that. Drunk. Yeah.
Like,
and we've thrown up having sex because we was drunk as fuck. Like I heard that before, but
just imagine
having, like, you got to think. Like I'm trying to think about it.
Who does that?
Like okay, like you, and then it just.
Hey, you don't need to have you gotta have a spit up, like you gotta have a spit up.
That's nasty. That's nasty.
And it was like y'all really take stuff to the limit. Every time she come and say something wild as hell, you gotta come
and that's the thing. And that's the thing. I feel like, and a lot of people feel like this too, and I feel like HD feels like this because I'm feeling like this too. It's kind of like y'all trying to one up each other, and it's very irritating. Like, let it go. We don't want to know.
Hey, it is not trying. They do it every time, and it's just getting gross now. It's getting gross.
Getting that.
They'd have had the whole goddamn family looking like Tupac. Everybody shaved their goddamn.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. She was like, I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Revenge is all it again. Man, Pac was
Y'all
in
can't
there.
tell me that family is not strong. She dominant.
She love her some Pac, man. Rest in peace to Tupac, bro. She love her some Pac. Wendy Williams, bro. I want to give a shout out to the queen of mess. You feel me?
Yeah.
She has really
nobody.
been
Went through some stuff. Life.
Man. Life been hitting her hard. And she really had to sit her ass down too, but I think it's needed. I hope she comes back to her show. You feel me? Because as of right now, her show is either canceled or it's being picked up by somebody else who's just filling in until she gets back or whatever. But yeah, man, Wendy Williams, has been just trying to get her life in order and shit like that. I know a lot of people have been asking, what's the word on Wendy? I'm like, I don't know. I don't work with Wendy. Like, you feel me? Like, Wendy Williams is just doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? So, we want Wendy to get better. Make sure she's right for that purple chair. Because here's the thing, her fans gonna be there. You feel me? She always gonna have her fans. That's just what that is. And when she get back to that purple chair, no matter if you love her or hate her, you gonna watch that episode because you gonna want to know what the fuck been going on with you.
I never could watch the Wendy Williams show. The first episode I watched, I just felt like it was like, yeah.
Yeah, she's a lot. Trust me. I've watched a few. She's a lot. I watched a few seasons. She's a lot to handle, but
she looked like it. She looked like she do the absolute most.
Mm-hmm.
Like anytime I hear that how you doing thing, I would just turn it. Because I be like I said, I don't even watch it. Like I don't even know. Like just even with Facebook videos, I'll scroll past it. But it seemed like she one of those type of people who get karma, like real fucked up karma.
Yeah, real bad karma. And you gotta watch, and you gotta watch how you talk about folks, and watch how you talk to folks.
So Wendy. That's why I said I wish I don't know about it, but I can't rock with Wendy because, like, from what I've heard and just read up, like a lot of the stuff she done said about people, even people who done died.
Yes, Lord. She got and that's the thing. Karma will come back to you tenfold. And it's like, we don't wish you no bad, Wendy, but it's like you've talked bad about some people, so
it's due.
It's due.
You definitely do.
It's overdue. 25 years, baby. You overdue. You overdue.
Yeah, we wish you the best.
Wish you the best. Real talk. And Annddddd Brown, before we get into the topic of the week and take a break real quick. Annddddd Brown.
I'll say faker.
And here's the thing, HD. Here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing, bro. The NFL said, bro, you can play whether you're vaccinated or not.
It still had to fake it.
And still faked it. If you don't know what we're talking about, Antonio Brown has really been in hot water in the NFL because he faked. And when I say faked, he really faked his vaccination card.
He did. And it was, if y'all see the picture, it is hilarious.
It's hilarious. Like, I'm like,
somebody take away his marker. Take away. That's how the teacher used to talk to in school. Take away that marker.
Like, take away his marker, please. His pencils, crayons, everything. Just take it away. Let it. I was like, Antonio, hot.
Hey, bro. I died though. I was like, it wasn't like it was outside of his realm of funniness.
But my thing was this, bro. My thing is this, bro. In a world of capitalism and so much fake shit, you are a high paid person. You have money. You can pay for shit. You hear what I'm saying? Like, people can pay for shit like this. You feel me? You get what I'm saying, HD? Like, niggas can pay to get you a real
Mm-hmm.
vaccination card.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But, come on. I know you want to say it. Go on and say it. You want me to say it?
You can say it.
But the nigga in you.
The nigga in you. It was just like, God damn it.
Was that the blog just said, you know, fuck it, I'm a rock how anyway.
I'm a rock
like,
how I want to rock. And I think
I fuss with you so hard. Like, even before you got on the Bucks, like I was fucking with you, bro. Cause like your presence is you're a different ass motherfucking dude.
Facts.
But dog, you done said and did some goofy shit and stood behind it, my boy. So kudos to you. Cause that is still hilarious, my boy. You don't even need the damn card. It's still
I'm upset. This nigga, don't clap for him. Don't you
the conviction
with his stupid ass. Don't you clap for his stupid ass. He's, you know what? He low key should be clown 1A, and I mean 1B low key. That's where he needs to be. You said what? You know, first of all, AB no, because AB smarter than this. He know it.
Right. That's what I said.
The nigga just want to sit here and just I'ma be a nigga. I'm gonna write this shit. I'm gonna pencil this shit in. Antonio, first of all, what makes this bad is that the NFL is not like the NBA where literally you have to be vaccinated. The NFL is saying, bro, take extra precautions if you don't want to be vaccinated. We respect your choice. Okay. They're saying you can, you can be unvaccinated and still play. And you chose not just the half the nigga route, but you chose the absolute whole nigga route. Okay. Like you didn't think about your teammates, like you didn't think about shit. You just said, I'm getting the fakest of the fake of vaccination cards. And they're going to tell. Okay. And I'm gonna be like, yep, I got it.
Like you just because you Antonio Brown, it's gonna fly. Hey, that is hilarious. Like I said, conviction. It is one thing to know you got some fucked up shit, but actually believe it's gonna work.
I'm glad this nigga got suspended. What he get suspended for 3 games? And shit like that, because you know better. You, Antonio, know better. And I know Tom Brady is, nigga, really?
I don't give a fuck. He probably laughing, making that a joke.
He is, but he just like, really? I know he like really tone. Man,
we big.
Really tone. We're getting big money out here. Really tone. You couldn't get a fake vaccination card, a real fake vaccination card, a real vaccination card, a fake
vaccination card.
You couldn't get a real fake vaccination, a professional one, and just get stupid, fucking dumb. Like it's just fucking dumb. Jesus Christ, Antonio, bro.
I fuck with you. Yes, sir.
Bro, I love you, Antonio, but you got to do better, bro. All right, we're going to take a 5-minute and we'll be back with the opinionated topic of the week. This is the Opinionated podcast with your boy, Tyler Pie Gang HD, and we'll be back in 5, guys. What's going on, everybody? We are back. We are back with the Opinionated Brother podcast with your boys, Tyler Pie Guy and HD, and we are back with the topic of the week, the opinionated topic of the week. And before we get into that, I want to just give a shout out real quick, okay, to the Detroit Lions. Okay, I have to give a shout out to the Detroit Lions really quickly. Okay, they won their first game today. Okay, they are now 1-10. Detroit fans, stand the fuck up. All right, that's it. Hey, shut up! Don't say shit else. I don't want to hear it. That was for my Detroit fans and my Detroiters. Don't say shit else. Okay, because I predicted that they would go 0-16 after looking at the season they were having, 0-16. But you know what? They said, "Not today, Jesus. We're going to win this game."
You just said 1-11. Like, you know what? Whatever.
Yep.
Win's a win.
That's right. Win is a win. So shout out to the Lions. Not going 0-16. Amen. All right. So so let's talk about in the I definitely advise you guys to watch True Story. I think it's a great as I talked about earlier, it's a great series. I think Kevin Hart, Wesley Snipes, and everybody that acted in it was phenomenal. But what it got me to thinking was we have this thing within our just a community overall, right? I hear this as just a general human interaction, you know what I'm saying, especially from OG to kind of young buck, in a sense where we say that, you know, we want others to be better than us, or we want people to do better than us, right? But are we really understanding that and what that means, right? And are we understanding that in growth or in jealousy? I think because when I see that and when I hear people say that, especially OG, some, not all, they say that because they don't see that for themselves, right? And sometimes I'll be wanting my OGs to see that for themselves. Like, listen, just because you at where you at doesn't mean, you know, you don't have a blessing on or you know, on the other side of the door. It may not be the same blessing that you're getting HD or the same blessing that I'm getting, right? But you're getting blessed, right? And so when I see or hear people say, or even when I say, I want you to do better than me, I want you to be better than me, I say it now from a place of growth, because at one point people were doing better than me, right? The people that you're saying this to are, in your view, doing better than you. Like they're really doing it, and you're proud of them. You're up, and you're really proud of them, and really just grateful for what they've accomplished. But then you look at yourself and you're like, what the fuck are you doing? Right? What the fuck are you doing? What's happening? So is it coming from a place of jealousy? Does it come from a place of enviousness? Right? Because don't say it when it comes from a place of jealousy and envy, right? When we say, "Oh, bro, I just want to be like you," and da 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 da, are you saying that when it comes from a place of envy? Are you saying that from a place of jealousy? Are you saying that from a place of real growth? Because for me, I say it from a place of growth, because I know it's not about me. It's not about me no more. Like, I've grown to a place in my life where I know, and when I'm beginning to understand, like, it's not about me. You understand what I'm saying? All the people that I've said that to are doing phenomenal, and I respect and love them, right? Whether we talk every day or whether our bridge is burnt, I still see you and I still respect and love what you're doing. You understand what I'm saying? And I think that's how we have to kind of look at life, and how we have to look at, you know, in particular when we say these things, are we coming from a place of growth? Are we making sure that when we say, I need them, I want our kids, right? Let's just say, start off with that. I want my kids to be better than me. Why are you jealous of your kids? Because they're doing better than you? Really? When you didn't go to college and didn't get that degree and they have 3 or 4, are you envious of that? No, because sometimes in that, well, maybe you are, but even if you're coming from a place of understanding, growth, and love, then that degree won't even, you know what I'm saying? You'll still get it because it's possible. So I always think about that. Like, when we say that, do we really mean it? So I wanted to get your thoughts on that.
I mean, that saying alone is based off of where you are in your life.
Right.
I can speak for me and me only. anytime I've said it, I've always meant it from the heart. It didn't matter for me, my family. It didn't matter. Like even my nephews to this day, I always want them to do better than me because I don't know what my peak is.
Yeah,
but I'm steady.
facts.
So, you know what I'm saying? So I may be a millionaire, and if I'm constantly telling them I want you to do better than me, that can give them that confidence to become a millionaire, just higher than me, or a billionaire.
Exactly.
So I try not to put a cap on that, and I always like I said, I always want to be genuine with it because like some people will just be like, you know what I'm saying, I want you to do better than me, when in
But not me.
actuality, they want you to do good, just not as good as them.
Exactly.
That's what I really want to say.
Say that
but
again.
Them saying, oh, I want you to do better than me, is that for some people can be false hope because that could be coming from a mother, a father, an uncle, grandma. It don't matter. And sometimes it's hard to differentiate when it's the real deal compared to when it's fake because it all sounds the same. I want you.
You're right. Ooh, say that again. Ooh, say that again. Yes, sir.
Yeah, actually have active ears to understand when somebody and you know active eyes when and to be able to see people's actions when they're genuinely, and I do mean genuinely, invested into what you're trying to do.
Absolutely.
Not and I say that they don't have to be like on top of you. You know what I'm saying? Like even with me and you, little bro, like you see me, I wasn't even on top of you when you know you first started potting, but I was always supporting. Whatever I could give out, I gave. I was always, you know, viewing shows, all that good stuff, whatever the case may be. But yet, because I always said, me and you, I want you to do better than me.
Right.
Always.
Right.
In whatever field, whatever aspect you want. And I still feel that to this way because once again, right now, I'm doing okay. I could be doing better. I could be doing way better, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'm doing bad.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I think people, when they say that, and I like the fact that you said that it doesn't make you jealous or envious. I feel like it only becomes that way when you get, or excuse me, when you don't get what you expected. See, we talked about that a couple of shows ago. You know, those misguided expectations.
Yep.
You know, you want something to be like this, but in actuality, because of what you've already done, this is what your actual end result is going to be.
Yep.
That ends up messing up a lot of different damn things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if all I'm gonna say on that is if you are going to say it, hopefully it does come from your heart.
Definitely.
Hopefully you do mean it. Hopefully it doesn't come from a place of envy, because if it does come from a place of jealousy or envy, you was jealous and envy from them from the jump,
the get-go,
and you don't necessarily want them, once again, want them to do good, but excuse me, you don't want them to do better than you. You just want them to be just okay.
Just okay.
You know, something
or maybe,
that you can
or maybe just that, or maybe just at a level below you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like right there.
Like I'm right here above you. Like still I could look down on you a little bit. Even though you might be at my head, I can still look down on you type shit.
And that's crazy because people never want to see you. People always feel like, oh, I don't want to be passed over or anything. Well, that's the game of life. Like every person that I've known who's been great at their job or dope in their field, no matter what job they have either had to get passed up by somebody who's going to be just a little bit better. And that's okay. Because again, to HG's point, that doesn't mean you're doing bad. Just because you're doing what you can do, right, does not make it doesn't. And I don't. And again, to HD's point, I don't want people to feel like just because you're doing what you can, and I'm saying this from experience, just because you're doing what you can, you don't feel like you're not doing enough. And I know what that feeling feels like. Trust me. as somebody who's really had to understand, like when it comes to this and what I've been going through and everything like that, I'm really a perfectionist trying to make sure shit goes right. Everything ain't gonna go right, bro. Everything ain't go. You gotta just let the dice roll where they roll sometimes, and that is okay. That's okay. Shit is not gonna be enough sometimes, and you gotta be. And sometimes it's gonna be okay. You feel me? Like
Most of the time, okay.
most of the time, most of the time it's gonna be okay. But sometimes you have to. You gotta work. You gotta fight. You gotta fight.
You are your own worst enemy.
Facts. You literally have to save yourself from yourself.
And speaking on just like whatever your religion is, whether you Christian, Buddhist, whatever, high power you respect. If you don't put God first, if you don't put Allah first, if you don't put Buddha first, if you don't put whoever you
pray to,
whoever you pray to, because I know it's a lot of different people.
Absolutely.
To us. He is God. So I try to put God first in the head of whatever I do, whatever I got going. If I pray to him and I let it go, I'm gonna let it go.
Let it go. You got to.
A lot of people have issues with that because a lot of that letting go means also exposing a lot of that closed in stuff that you got going on. Shit that you got to come to light, because in order for you to let it go, it has to come to the surface so you can drop it. You can't hide it no more. But you know, that's conversations and that's places that people don't want to touch. You
exactly.
Dab into, which will also breed that jealousy and envy that you were referring to, my boy.
Absolutely. And we have to work on ourselves first. That's the first thing. First. You feel me? Because all of us have a gift. We have to, well, first of all of us have a superpower and a gift. We have to just figure out what it is. I think I figured out mine. Me, I have the ability to pivot and adapt very well to any environment that I get thrown into. Give me a minute, right? Cry, I'll throw a temper tantrum, whatever. I'll wipe my tears and get the fuck on, get it back up on it. You feel me? Because I'm gonna learn and I'm gonna observe. I'm a great observer. I observe shit. I observe my neighborhood. I observe my surroundings. I see what the fuck do I need to do. You feel me? You have to realize your gifts, right? I'm again, and this is just me going through life as a young black man. I'm listening to God more. I'm listening to what he's saying more. I'm listening to his whispers. He don't say nothing out loud. He say shit with a pin drop. You feel what I'm saying? Like that man is talking to you with maybe just one word and saying, that's it. I hope you heard it. I hope you heard it. I ain't gonna say it again.
And low key, you'll say it as loud as a truck horn blaring at you, but you so clouded and you so misguided by what you feel, you will not hear it or you will miss it and interpret for something else.
Yep.
Your ass is where you're supposed to be right now. Excuse me for saying it like that while we talking about Jesus and God. I'm sorry.
Well, first of all, for me, I talk to Jesus like I talk to dad. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
where are you supposed to be? Like, stop pushing and stop trying to do something that you're not. They always say, if it's not broke, don't fix it. And that's what a lot of us are doing. You're trying to fix something that's not broken, when honestly, you just need to turn it on. Because everybody got it. Everybody got it. Just turn it on.
That's turn
y'all take that little power that come through that switch, but it forces that light to come in. You can't stop it once you flip the switch up. It ain't like it's a gradual build up either. So
God not gonna let you turn it off either. I just want to let you know that.
Turn it off. When you turn it off, what you saying to him, or once again, whatever high power you represent, what you would be saying to him is that, you know what, I got it. I'll take care of it.
I got this. I don't need you anymore.
They got it out of the mud without nobody, God, nobody. Boy, I'll call your lie straight to your face.
And God is a jealous God. Whoever you pray to, any God is a jealous God. Okay. And so I think at the end of the day, envy in the sense of when we say do better, I know we really mean it here for this platform. We really want people to do better than us. You feel what I'm saying? We really want people to be better than us, because when we look at what we see right now, the kids and the people that I've mentored, and some of the people that I'm proud of them. I'm proud to see where they at. You feel what I'm saying? I'm proud to see where they continue to go and where they continue to be. They check up on me, I check up on them. You feel what I'm saying? So it's beauty in that. It's beauty to see, like, yo, you're struggling, but you getting it. You feel what I'm saying? You doing the damn thing, because you're not out here just doing the opposite. Okay. And so I respect that. And so I want people to understand, when you say that, say it with feeling, say it with meaning, and say it with seriousness, because literally that is literally pouring into somebody with so much conviction and so much seriousness, that is like, yo, I really want you to be better, and I see it in you to be better than not just me, but our ancestors and everything. This is what they have literally sacrificed there. And we don't mean to go there on y'all today, but listen, we just got to go there on y'all today.
To his point, though, break that generational curse.
Yes.
If they say it, mean it with everything in your soul. And if you are hurt, because you heard people say it so many times, be able to be soft enough to hear those whispers upon your ear. Amen. Because it may not need from your mama. It may need to come from your best friend. It may not need to come from your best friend. It may need to come from your teacher. Just know and have the sense to be able to listen to it with deaf ears. Amen. Because anger and all that will cloud what needs to get through there. Whatever you feel like you need to hear will get through, though. Oh, that'll get through, no problem. But what you need to hear, it will get drowned out by the everyday life, the everyday struggle, bro. And that's real talk. Like, just chill. Some of y'all really need to chill. Talk to God. Like, actually talk to God.
Like, really
sit down and cry. It's all right.
Right.
Crying
it's all right.
Okay.
It's trust me.
So,
get mad with them, get angry with them, shout at them, yell at them, get mad at them for a minute.
Honestly, to make it a little easier, word to my apostle today. They call it a prayer closet. Not maybe a literal closet, but a prayer closet. You want to know why they call it a prayer closet? Because a prayer closet is tight. It's uncomfortable.
Yep.
But yet, it got stuff that you had in a season that you said you was going, well, you might have on or whatever, but you only wore it one time to stun with somebody you ain't never seen it. See, my pastor said that now, and it made a lot of sense now talking about it.
Come on now.
Just go ahead and get it into that little closet. Hell, it might not even have to be a closet. Whatever you feel like makes you feel claustrophobic, whether it be a cupboard, a car, a tunnel, whatever. Go in your prayer, whatever, and figure out what's really wrong with you, bro.
Amen.
That's it. So when you get that conviction, you can actually spread all that love that you really want to and actually mean the words that we're talking about today. I genuinely want you to do better than me.
Amen.
Because right now, me is still trying to change, but you have an open path to do what you need to do.
Amen.
Me still trying to make it right. Still trying to turn around from past mistakes, but you still got a whole life to live. All right.
Facts.
That's why our OG said like that, because it may not necessarily be jealousy or envy, but they see, boy, I was you when I was 17.
Exactly.
So let me try to get the game. But being a 17-year-old, just like him, you ain't gonna listen just like him, how he said it back in the day. But if you did and took that game, you will be way more smart, like me, old soul at heart. Motherfucker, I really feel like I could have lived in the 60s and 70s and still been thugging right now.
Yeah, fact.
But I listened to my OGs. I took in everything they had to tell me, whether it was good and bad. I adapted to what it was today. So, like, bro, like you say, mean what you say.
Mean it. Especially
the words, because I know in our community that those words, whether it be fake or whether it be real, can take somebody in a long way.
Yes.
Whether it be good or bad, just depending on who was coming from and how it was coming out of their mouth. And that's real. Like,
come on, bro. Well, we gonna leave it there, damn it. Because listen, Pastor HD done preached to us. Hallelujah.
I did. it just that subject really did touch me and put me there. Like it's real out here in these streets. Some of y'all need to know y'all.
It is, and I want people to understand. Like 2022 is, I mean, 2021 is coming to a close. 2022 is coming up, and I want people to really get into their season right now. You ain't gotta wait till 2022. Get into your bag right now. You know, and again, I don't want to sound like that person, you know, because we always hear that person like, man, get into your bag, man, and you don't gotta wait. But no, for real, really step into it. And even if it's at a 1% pace, bro, 1% a day is something, okay? And continue to work, man. Continue to work in your faith, continue to work in God, continue to work in and literally everything will flow, you know, out of that. You feel what I'm saying? So that is it, man. We are out of here. I'm proud to say we got another episode. This is episode what, 190? Yeah, man. We up there, man. Episode 190. We'll have all of our links and everything in the description box below. We're about to get out of here. Follow us on Instagram, Ty the Pie Guy. You feel me? King Hen over there with 3 eyes. You feel what I'm saying? 3 of them eyes. We'll have, of course, all of that in the description below. We will see you guys for the After Dark show, and that is it. All right. Easy. Be easy, stay breezy. We'll send a prayer for y'all. Y'all send a prayer for us. We love you. We thank you. And peace, love, and hair grease. All right, y'all. Love.
We back.
We're back.